Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's Cherika Brown, of course. We're on another episode of Cherika Be Talking, because I be talking. On today's episode, y'all, I just popped in to tell y'all the time is now. It is, as of today, it is December 4th, and we know January is slowly but surely approaching us. This year went by so fast. I know it feels like we say that every year, but this year was so fast. I just think about how much I've been through in this past year, and I'm like, wow, I'm coming up on a 1 year anniversary of my dog's death, and it feels like it just happened like last month, and I'm not kidding. So the time is now. That's the message, and that's the theme of this particular Cherika Be Talking. And I say the time is now because the time is now to start your New Year's resolution. Personally, I decided that my New Year starts on my birthday every year, but the time is now to form those habits. It takes about, 7 days or so, 2 weeks to form a habit. If you do something enough, it becomes just this trend. So if you start whatever you want to start for the new year right now, by the time January 1st come, ideally you'll already be in the habit of doing whatever it is that you want to change about your life. And I know a lot of people like to say, oh, I'm going to stop eating fried foods. I'm going to stop drinking sodas. I'm going to stop doing this. I'm going to stop doing that. But I like to look at it the same way that I approach Lenten season. What can you add on? Stop. We live in such a negative society, a negative world where everything has a negative connotation. And sometimes you want to put some positives in there. And sometimes a positive will encourage you to do more than always trying to take something away. Taking away is almost like starving yourself. Yeah, there are some bad habits that you probably should cut out of your life, but it's important to ease those things out of your life. Don't be so hard on yourself when you're trying to make these resolutions that we always make every year. So, some good examples is I'm reading my Bible more. So at night or in the morning, I will make sure I read a chapter or two from whatever book I'm in. I started from Genesis and I'm trying to read the entire Bible. I was supposed to be done by the end of this year, but I'm behind, so I'm still reading. You can also decide to add workout to your resolution or whatever you want to do list, because I'm proud of myself. I've been trying to work out consistently, I would say, for some time now. When I started college back in 2014, and I noticed that I was putting on a lot of weight. And because I was putting on a lot of weight, it was showing in my face. And I got a very realistic, straightforward family. And my daddy was like, girl, look in the mirror. You getting big. And I was like, I look like this a little bit. Little freshman 15 was real. So I started going to the gym, not knowing, having an idea what I was doing. I met an Indian colleague inside of the gym. She lived on my hall, my freshman dorm. She started teaching me how to use the weight room because all of that stuff was new to me. I just used to work out with body weight back in high school when we used to dance and everything. So she was teaching me how to use the machines, teaching me form. I didn't know what I was doing, but I was going in there every day trying to put in some work, getting on the little elliptical for 30 minutes. I was just breaking me a little sweat because my dad was real with me and I know I wanted to do something about it. But I never just saw drastic changes and drastic results, and I know a lot of it had to do with my eating habits. I would go in the dining hall and play like I'm eating healthy, like I'll try and get stuff, but I'm honestly a childish eater. I don't like lettuce, I don't like onions, I don't really like vegetables. So my form of eating healthy has to be like grilled chicken. I'll probably eat some zucchini, some collard greens. Like, I'm very particular. The things that I don't like, I have to put them in a smoothie form. I learned that about myself. I get me a green machine. That's how I intake my greens, with the smoothie. So you have to find ways that accommodate your particular lifestyle. It wasn't until, like I said, I started working out 2015 because I went to college in 2014. It wasn't until 2022, or what was that, 2021? It was 2022, like May 2022, when my little sister, my youngest sister, graduated high school. I got a trainer and started working out consistently, and I started to see those results that I always wanted to see. and I saw that it was possible. So you have to figure out what works best for you and stick to that plan. A lot of people told me, oh girl, a trainer is a good way to start out, then eventually you'll go to the gym by yourself. No, for my particular personality, my particular approach to working out, because even though I like the results and sometimes I like the feeling to go and just get it out, I don't have the personality that I have the ambition to go to the gym, figure out my own workouts. I like paying somebody for the convenience, and I just got to show up and you tell me what to do. And whether I'm hurting or not, you're there with me for moral support, and I know I got to get it done. I can't trust myself, my integrity in the gym a little off. I might go in there and say I'm going to do 100 burpees and then write out my workout. But then when I get in there by myself, that 100 burpees gonna turn to, oh, 20 is enough, and then, oh, this, that, oh, I've been working out 30 minutes, that's good enough, I'm done for the day. Whereas when I work out with my trainer, he has something set out for me. I have to do this workout no matter what, and whether it takes me 30 minutes or 1 hour, I'm not leaving until it's done, because I have somebody here that's holding me accountable and doing it with me. And I think for the rest of my life, possibly, I'm going to always need some kind of structured class in order to work out and move. That's just for me. Some people can use a trainer for a few months and be like, oh, I get it. I understand form. I understand technique. And now I can just go to the gym by myself. And I know that I will show up and show out for myself each and every time. So the matter is, when you're listening to me and other people online, you have to take everything with a grain of salt and decide what works best for your life. Maybe yours isn't technically working out or reading the Bible more. Maybe you just want to drink more water. That's a small goal of mine. I love me some drink with a flavor, whether it's soda, dark sodas, which is terrible for you, or sweet tea or Kool-Aid. Any of those type of drinks, I love them. I feel like I need some kind of flavor with each meal when I'm having a drink. So my goal is this little cup that I have, I fill it up with water every day and try and intake more water. Every time I go to training, I take me a bottle of water with me, and I make sure I finish that bottle of water before I get back to the house, because I'm not big on drinking water. So instead of just figuring out what can I take away, also try and decide what could you add on to your life, because you would notice that when you're adding things onto your life that makes your life more productive, it's kind of easier to do away with the things that are negatives in your life. So if you're doing more things that make you better, it kind of changes your mindset to make you want to not engage in the things that are considered negative habits or not good for your body, your soul, your mental, or whatever it may be. So the time is now, y'all. Whatever you want to accomplish, whatever you want to do, whatever changes you want to make, start now, because if you fall off like people normally do by January, the mid-January, if you fall off in December, you got time to get your mind back right, get on track, and make things a habit. And like I said, don't be too hard on yourself and don't overdo the goals, because that's what make it not attainable. Celebrate your small wins as you accomplish everything. And as you celebrate yourself and you see that things are possible, it will become second nature and you won't want to mess up your goals. So the time is now. If y'all have any personal goals that y'all are doing, share them in the comments. Let's try and see, maybe you will inspire me or some other people on whatever you're trying to do, and we will join in with you. But y'all know I'll be back, because I be talking. Peace.